Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey to Soul. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Cancer season. I hope all is swell. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Cancers. I hope you guys are enjoying your season, your solar return. It's about over, right? So collective, Neptune retrograde is doing a number on these liars here, okay? I'm hearing bring them out, bring them out. Like Neptune retrograde is like you in the brown shirt, come here, okay? There's a church witch here that's getting called out for causing a lot of confusion here with lies, projections, and illusions here, okay? There's red flags surrounding this person. This came out a few readings ago. So let's see what's going on here, okay? I also keep hearing nepotism here, okay? That goes hand in hand with favoritism, corruption. So something about the favor of family members or friends or associates. I don't know, somebody could have showed some favoritism towards someone because they were a family member, a classmate, an associate. This could be something about a job here. But I feel like that's just an example here. Somebody could have, showed somebody favor in regards to their word, what they said about you or about a situation, all right? So let's see what's going on. There's always some corruption here in the energy, especially on this channel, okay? Only take the messages if they resonate here, If they don't, just enjoy, the show here, okay? You don't need to make it fit, Neptune retrograde. Neptune is in retrograde. So we're talking about confusion, uncertainty, self-deception here, all right? Reevaluating values and beliefs. And I feel like that's what somebody is doing surrounding a church witch here. When I say church witch, we're talking about somebody here who uses religion, okay, as a cloak for their fake persona, okay? This is somebody, they could be into dark practices here, dark magic here, or this is just a deceiver, okay? Blasphemy, Someone who is not, they're not a good person here, okay? They're not sanctified, and they damn sure are not holy. I'm hearing holified. Holier than thou, okay? Be something about holy feel. I don't know. Somebody got into a fight. All right, so let's see what else comes out, okay? People getting called out. You, over here, come forth. All right, so envy has ate them alive here. Something about a past situation, okay? They could be finding out that somebody was envious here. And we got Pluto retrograde at the top of the deck. So deep introspection and transformation here, confronting fears, hidden truths coming to light, and healing past wound here. I feel like somebody is doing a deep dive here, okay? And they're realizing that this person has some issues here, okay? They're envious here, they're jealous. Yeah, in the past, this person was doing a lot of grandstanding is what I'm getting. Putting on, piling on, grandstanding, and showing out, okay? Somebody was putting on the show, child, okay? Now they could be in fight or flight mode here because they're getting exposed, right? It was only a matter of time for somebody to have this awakening, okay? Child. Ooh, yeah. Take heed to the beat of the drum. This is not even supposed to be in this deck. So somebody was warned, or somebody is being warned now in the, I'm hearing committee. Okay. Somebody is being warned now in the current energy here. Okay. Something has something to do with the committee. Maybe somebody is showing, practicing nepotism because they're related to someone, or it's a classmate, an associate, a good friend here. And they're being warned about maybe the next decision that's at hand. I'm hearing the next play, okay? Retrograde at the top of the deck, somebody needs to slow down and revision how they want to go forward here, okay? Normal flow of energy is reverse here, So let's get into some tarot and see what this is about, y'all. Okay. We got Pluto and Neptune retrograde out here. Somebody needs to do a deep dive. I'm also hearing a deep cleanse here. Somebody may need to cleanse their energy here. It could help out with their thought process is what I'm hearing, okay? Or it's affecting, okay, their thought process here, something that's attached to them here, all right? If I need to do a salt bath here, something like that, spiritual bath here, okay? Somebody could be watching a Cancer, or could be a Cancer that's spying here. Somebody could be driving past somebody's house here. What is this about? Okay. Page of Coins, 9 of Coins, 10 of Coins energy here, okay? A lot of monies. Somebody could be trying to get some information here about your stability, okay? I was picking up on that as well. Like somebody kept, I don't know why it was their concern. I feel like that should have been the question that someone was asking, whoever was on the receiving end of this conversation here. But somebody was claiming that somebody was helping you. Like somebody is threatened by somebody's independence here. It's a real petty ass energy here, okay? It's like somebody is stuck in 1940 and they feel as though if a woman is independent or they're single and they're paying their own bills, there's something nefarious or heinous that somebody is doing here. Yeah, they're full of shit. Yeah, Queen of Wands with the 9 of Coins energy here. You stand alone here, okay? Child. Let's see what's going on. Somebody could be looking into your money or something. How you make your money. This could have even been a church witch that was lying or spinning a false narrative here. Fool energy here with the 3 of Swords. Somebody feels like a fool here is what I'm getting here. Yeah, 10 of Swords energy with the Emperor here. With somebody, because somebody was lying, okay? What that was here. I don't know if that was a dog, a bird, a cat. Child. Yeah, 7 of Swords with the 3 of Swords energy here, okay? I feel like somebody took the bait here. They could be realizing that somebody does a lot of lying here because they're heartbroken here. That this person is like, they have some sort of arrested development here. It could be an Emperor energy here. Yeah, they have attachments here. They're attached to the devil. Could be dealing with the Capricorn, an Aries, or a Sagittarius here, okay? Like, they're being controlled here, okay? Child, somebody also was saying something that was very hurtful here, you know? But I feel like, you know, it wasn't reaching you. It's more like the people that believed it or heard something, child. Yeah, somebody was trying to cause doubt surrounding a divine feminine here, you know? Full energy, okay? This could have something about, you know, a leap of faith that you took, a journey. Maybe somebody was wanting you to look like a fool here, okay? Maybe because you stepped out or you went solo here, all right? This could have something to do with business and finances here. Maybe somebody was saying that you were a fool for becoming your own boss here, okay? Taking a chance to become an entrepreneur. This could even be making a decision to become single here, okay? You know, 2 of Wands here. It was your decision here, okay? Yeah, somebody here is at a crossroad, honey, okay? And they're being watched. They also are being warned here, right? Listening to somebody's bitter ass, child. Okay, the High Priestess with the 2 of Wands here. Interesting. What is this? Okay, 8 of Cups here. Somebody needs to walk away here. Put it back in the deck. So the bottom of the deck, you have 4 of Cups here. I feel like they need to reject somebody, reject a plot, a plan, a scheme, a strategy, a notion is what I'm hearing, okay? A narrative about somebody or a situation here. Okay, that's what they need to do. Yeah, because somebody's got secrets. Somebody has a hidden motive, hidden agenda. Somebody is not telling them everything here, okay? This is an illusion. This is a projection here. Things are not what they seem here. Somebody's being warned, okay? Yeah, 10 of Wands with the 5 of Coins. I feel like whoever is trying to is projecting here. They're way down and stressed out here. It could be a couple. This couple keeps coming out today because they're out in the cold here. They could be dealing with some lack. This is misery loves company type of energy here. Somebody is catching hell out in the world here, okay? They're feeling beat down, burdened, weighed down here, and they're trying to project onto another person, and they could be trying to get somebody else to do something here or say something here. They're being warned. Somebody could be in a situation or a partnership or relationship with a church witch here, okay? Somebody who's a fake, a fraud. Somebody better take some time to clear their head. It could even be a child, a younger person here, or somebody who's like, they don't have a lot of experience when it comes to life here, okay? Somebody better cleanse their energy here, all right? Yeah. It will do them some good with the Justice card. So, they can show up in this energy here as balance here, okay? You could be a Libra. You could be dealing with one. Because I feel like the scales are going to be weighed. Whether or not it's in their favor is up to their next play, their next move here, okay? If somebody can cleanse their energy here and really, do a deep dive and go within on a mental level, possibly even an emotional level here with that Pluto retrograde here, they'll end up on the right side here, okay? End up on the white side, right? Maybe somebody has a speech impediment. Job, because, somebody's putting on, piling on, grandstanding. They're full of shit, okay? This church witch, they're self-deceiving themselves here. So, they're trying to do this to others. It's like trying to get people on your side here, okay? Interesting. Let's see, what's the point, okay? This person is envious here. This is somebody here who could be in the church 3 times a week here, and they got a mean, evil eye here, okay? Very jealous-hearted here, and petty at that, Blindness create, okay? Somebody wants somebody to remain blind, okay? That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody here, but a deep dive, wisdom, the fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool, okay? So listening to this person, if they think they've heard it all, they know it all, they're going to realize that they're a fool. Somebody deep dives before they make the next play, they can realize that this person is a fool. If they do some cleansing of their energy, they're going to realize that this person is a fool. Okay, star energy. This could be about you. You could be coming up in the star energy. Somebody could be jealous about that. You could be an Aquarius here. But something about you being in your purpose is what I'm getting. All right. I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. I feel like you could be different. You could be doing something that's different here. Okay. It can even be, what's the word? I can't think of it right now. But somebody wants people to fear you, okay? Due to ignorance here. Okay, like somebody is trying to spread a false narrative here because they're ignorant and they want others to follow suit is what I'm getting, okay? Taboo. You could do something that's like taboo here, okay? Could be an Aquarius that's under judgment here, all right? Sun card, star energy here, all right? I am not pretty. I am not beautiful. I am as radiant as the sun. This is somebody here who feels like everybody should have a category here. Everybody should have a box here. This person is not able to peg you. They're not able to put you in a certain category here, and they don't like that. This is a control freak here. This church witch here. It's a hell to the no. Ruby infinity. Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. I'm telling you, somebody wants you to like shrink here, okay? To keep up with status quo here, okay? I'm hearing societal norms here. You know, you do something that is out of the norm here, and somebody is not able to, classify you. you know, in their mind, in their distorted world, okay, as you being this way. And because you're this way, you do this, you do that, you know, I'm hearing walk this way, okay, born this way. Yeah, you were born this way. You were born to be different, okay? Yes. Larimar, be yourself. Excuse me. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. I'm seeing like the Matrix here. A bunch of people walk in uniform here, do what they say, do what they're told, you know, go where they're told, like robotic here, okay? Yeah, you're somebody who has broken out of the Matrix here, and somebody has a problem with it here. I feel like they're very ignorant here, okay? Child. So this could be somebody who's very religious, you know, but the thing is, they're not, okay? This person is not in alignment with the divine, with their own divinity here, because they have a lot of hate and jealousy for people here. It's just like somebody religious and you're spiritual, and they're obsessed with saying you're doing something wrong, you shouldn't be doing that, you know, okay. You know, one thing I notice about people who actually have a connection with the divine, they don't need to go out their way to prove that somebody else doesn't. Why? Because when you're in peace with the divine, you have this a gift or a blessing that allows you to be content with yourself, your own situation here. This person is bothered, okay, because they're out of alignment here, right? Let's close this out. Okay. What's going on with them? Yeah, Strength card in the reverse here. This person is going to be weak here, okay? Could be dealing with the Leo here, Strength energy here. I feel like they're intimidated by you here, your individuality here, okay? Is what I'm getting. Sad embrace here, They're going to be weak in here because their true colors are going to be shown in the near future, all right? Something about when Neptune goes direct, they're going to be looking crazy. There could be a lot of people going through a transformation at this time, especially with that Pluto and Neptune retrograde here, okay? They could be breaking away from societal norms here. Yeah, one ring, circus, and commitment here. Somebody could be realizing that they are an individual here. Okay, I feel like people are going to be getting more comfortable with stepping out and being themselves here. All right, one ring, circus, and the commitment. Somebody is pissed off here because you're so strong along and you're committed. Okay. This is also, child, I'm getting a lot. It could be a feminine energy here. They also don't like that you don't need a man. But the energy about you is not like, I don't need a man. But you don't carry that energy. It's just like somebody, again, like they are trapped in like the 1930s somewhere, okay? And they can't break themselves out of it. Like they want to peg a woman a certain way if they don't have a man or a husband, okay? They're paying, like they want to make it seem as though something is wrong with you here, okay? Because you're independent here. Like somebody needs to go make themselves a ham sandwich here. Like sit your tired ass down somewhere here, okay? They're too invested in your life and the life of others here, okay? What's the problem? Okay, that's what somebody really needs to be asking somebody before they make the next play. Like, what is your problem with this person? Okay. One ring, circus, and commitment here. Yeah, this person cannot sway you. Okay, last spread. Somebody here. Why do you care? What's the problem? This person is not affecting your home life. They're not affecting your life whatsoever. They're doing them. Okay, why are you trying to control their life or control how people see them? That's the question that somebody needs to ask themselves when they do a deep dive. Okay, so I don't know. This person is trying to get help, again, with that nepotism here. Maybe somebody wants someone to abuse their power towards you because you're different here. That ass is going to be in a tower. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, self-reflection. That's what they better do. Somebody better figure it out here. Yeah, somebody wants to stagnate you here. Deep freeze. And they want you to be weakened in the near future. Okay? Like they want to set up some type of trap here, okay? Because they know that you're committed here, okay? To being yourself, to being an individual here. This person wants to keep you stuck. This could even have something to do with the law or legalities or court. Okay. Maybe somebody has a family member with that nepotism here that works in the courts here or for the law is what I'm getting, a church witch. Okay. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey to Soul. Bye.